that in your show from him.
For real.
I don't need it. Cue intro.
And we are back. Another beautiful Monday coming off of NBA All-Star Weekend, the Waterboyz Show. We are back. And before we get deep into anything, you know we have to do some house business. House business, that is. Everybody out there listening in audio land, wherever you get your podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, make sure you go right now. Leave us a 5-star rating and some comments. What that does is it helps our visibility. It helps more people find our show, find our content. It helps support us in all this hard work that we're doing to continue to support you with this entertainment and this great content. My partner B-Rich calls that digital currency. Boy, I almost choked up. Boy, I need some water. My partner calls that digital currency. I need some water, man. I need some water. You know what I'm saying? My partner calls that digital currency. And, man, look, it costs you nothing. All it takes is a little bit of your time, leaving us that 5-star rating, leaving us those comments, letting us know how you feel about the show, help other people find our show. And so make sure you do that. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, wherever you're watching the show, this is a good time to go subscribe, go follow, go share, go like, go comment on everything that we're doing. The Waterboyz Show, we appreciate your participation and your support. It means the world to us. And after that, you see this fresh sweatshirt I got on, right? You see that? The Waterboyz Show. I got the original Waterboyz Show logo and colors in a hoodie. Shout out to my beautiful wife for lacing me up.
He don't even like that color.
You see what it does when you have a good woman on your side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what happens. See what happens, man. You get real cool things like this. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my wife for lacing me up. But y'all, if y'all want to get some of this Waterboyz Show merch and this Blood Pressure Birds merch, go to 285clothing.com. That's the number 285clothing.com. Support the Waterboyz Show. We appreciate you.
And if you go buy some merch right now, I will shout you out. I will see it come in. I will shout your name out and give you a big, big hug.
All right.
Virtual hug.
All right. Hey, look, man, speaking of just people you run into, man, I ran into a nice woman at Cumberland Mall.
I saw it yesterday.
On Saturday. On Saturday, man. I don't know. This man got Alexa popping off all of a sudden. What's up with you, man? Alexa
That's Siri.
She want to be part of the show. Siri, Alexa, she want to be part of the show. I ain't mad at her, man, because it's such a great show. But anyway, man, I ran into a supporter of ours, and she told me that she loves the show. I FaceTime you. It's always great to run into people who support what we're doing. So, hey, thank you to each and every person out there. We appreciate you. I also ran into another guy in Sam's Club about a week ago, ran into him, and I think he had his mother with him, and she was like, make sure you remember his name. And so I have his name in my notes, and I'm going to pull that up in a minute so I can make sure I shout my guy out, because she said, make sure you remember his name and make sure that you're able to shout him out. So I'm going to find that, and then I'm going to make sure the man, oh yeah, I got it right now, Twan. My guy Twan, I met at Sam's Club. Shout out to you, Twan. We appreciate the support. But look, like we always do, we finna get into this Atlanta talk, get into this sports talk. And look, we would be less than what we are, and that's great if we didn't keep great people around us, right? So we are already bringing one of the guys that a lot of y'all who are Atlanta Falcon fans and just Atlanta sports content, period, y'all probably a fan of his, support him, and know who he is. But if you don't, you about to learn today, man. So shout out to my boy. He is in the building, hanging out with me and my partner B-Rich. Big Low, Country Sports in the building. Big Low
in the building.
What in the world, bro? Wait, hold on 1 second, Trey. Hold on, wait. Hey, Mama Country. We finally made it. I'm on the Waterboyz. What in the world? Monkeys do fall out of trees sometimes. Man, fellas, man, it's great. It's great to get a chance to get on here and chop it up with y'all. I'm definitely looking forward to this one right here.
Man, it's all good. Look, I want to ask you this, though, man. You got to tell me, man. So,
yes, sir.
So, where you get that from? Y'all always say, what's up, Bo?
Oh, what?
What that mean, man? What does the bow mean? Because every time I hear it, I think about bow rounds at Bojangles. I get hungry. Look at him, his fat self. Ooh.
Love Bojangles. Shouts out to Bojangles. They're not a sponsor.
I've been telling you something. I trade. Look now. We ain't gonna have no big boy jokes.
Oh, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about him.
Nah, but in all honesty, so I'm from Southeast Georgia. So I'm
hold
from
on.
the local.
No, hold on. We're going to have to wait. Let them finish this introduction.
Oh, my bad. I'm from Southeast Georgia. So I'm from this small area called the Low Country, and we refer to everybody as Bo. So some people say man, some people say could, some people say folk. We say Bo nowadays.
Okay.
It's an old country thing that we do. You know, so the whole
It's kind of like Chicago. What up, Joe?
Yeah, exactly. So it don't matter if it's a enemy. Look, when we say what in the world, Bo, it means so many things. If I say what in the world, Bo, to you, that could be a greeting. If I say what in the world, Bo, to somebody who stepped on my shoe, that's a light.
It could be a negative thing. What in the world, Bo?
Hold on, what in the world, Bo? You know?
Hey, look, I think I heard the Superman come in. Cue the music, Mario. Where we at? Man, we got us a super chat, man. Shout out, man, to Slower Lower Fishing. Said, man, fan from Delaware since they drafted Prime in 89, man. Man, been a Falcons fan since they drafted Prime in 89.
Prime 89.
Yeah, man. Shouts
out to you,
Slower. Bro. I like the name Slower Lower Fishing, man.
Hold on, look, it's a comment underneath there. I know we're not in comments, but it says, I love Big Low.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah,
love,
man.
But so y'all know, so it's one of them situations where you get those chats. Since I'm on here, may I?
Yeah.
May I can't. Thank you so much, family. We definitely appreciate that. That's that. Dun, da, da. That's a Superman chat. I love
That's
it, Bo.
a Superman
Y'all
chat.
keep them coming in, man.
Hey, man, look, so look, we got you in the building.
Yes,
all right, man. So Atlanta Falcons, man. You know, there's been it's one of those times of the year to where you kind of in between a lot of news, and you kind of in between just trying to find certain things because it's kind of a little bit of downtime, right before we get into tagging, right before the free agents get tagged, right before we get into the combine, right before we get into free agency, and then the draft. But some things that we were talking about before the show, we've just seen a few players get released from Miami. You know what I'm saying? They no longer down in the MIA. They would no longer be playing for the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? When I do that, you already know that's the Rick Ross in the MIA. That's the MIA. So you already know that's the Rick Ross. They won't be playing down in the for the Dolphins anymore. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about Bradley Chubb. We talked about Tyreek Hill, and of course they're gonna be letting Tua go at some point, or Tua may be getting traded or whatever has to be done. So what are your thoughts as a Falcons fan? Should Ian Cunningham open his door up to any of these Miami Dolphin players?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Bradley Chubb situation, that's definitely something that's interesting to me. Ian Cunningham mentioned it himself whenever he did the introductory press conference. He said, hey, we want to make sure the most important thing is to build that defensive line.
Yes.
Right? So I'm thinking that he may have like the same sort of mentality as Arthur Smith had, where he says, hey, I might be smart enough to, make sure the offense is good, but defensively, we need to make sure that we stack things up. So Bradley Chubb is a big name for me. I ain't going to lie to you, especially with what we got going on with JPJ right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Ian Cunningham can persuade him to come on over? Because I want us to get Bradley Chubb. They gonna have to open up the bank, because I'm expecting that there will be a few teams trying to lobby for his services.
So they cut him because of money? They went not because of performance.
I think they're going like a whole rebuild, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think they're just kind of
the rebuild.
Flipping. Yeah.
So one of the headlines coming from the Daily Mail, the headline itself says Miami Dolphins forced to release star man Bradley Chubb as new head coach begins dramatic rebuild. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Tyreek Hill was released as well. The Miami Dolphins have released linebacker Bradley Chubb in order to save a huge $31 million against the salary cap for the 2026 season. But Chubb is 29 years old, two-time Pro Bowler, and is looking for a new team for next season.
Oh, yeah, young Thunder kid.
Yeah, something they say which shouldn't be too difficult for him to do. So 29 years old. What you thinking, B. Rich?
I mean, defensive end, correct?
Yeah, they got him as a linebacker, but
Yeah.
yeah, defensive end, man.
That could be a good replacement for JPJ this year.
Yeah.
I think it's experienced. I like what Morgan said, man. He's like the experienced linebackers and the way they call the game is that they kind of laid back. The rookies they up there telling you what they're doing. I kind of maybe get some experience on the line a little bit.
Yeah, of course, a different type of linebacker than James Pearce Jr. A bigger linebacker over there on the edge. But I mean, Bradley Chubb, he's been a force ever since he came into the league playing for the Broncos.
Yep.
End up in Miami, helped elevate that defense some. But for whatever reason, that defense, that team, period. I won't even say that defense, that team, period, started going down, having their trouble, same as our Atlanta Falcons. And now he's having to look for a new home. You have him and you have Tyreek Hill, man. When I think about the Atlanta Falcons, there's so many positions that we need. But, man, I'm going to be honest. I won't be mad if they just say, you know what, man, let's just focus on these lines.
Okay, okay.
Let's just focus.
Okay.
Let's just focus on getting these lines together. Like, let's really get the trenches together on both sides.
Yeah, watching the Super Bowl and its playoffs, like that's what got them the Super Bowl. Like the Patriots line was dominant. The Seahawks line was dominant. Like it was 4-man.
Yeah.
4-man rushing, man.
Boom.
Like that's what you right. Let's work on the offensive line. Let's work on the defensive line. Let's find the right four to where we really don't have to blitz. And then one thing that Jeff Albrecht did say was, hey, this year two of the system, you're gonna see some better things coming along from year one.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, and I'm gonna pass it over to you, Lo. Speaking of Jeff Albrecht, he kind of alluded to, like he brought up Seattle in his press conference.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you saw it, B-Riz, but the coordinator press conference.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it all. I got to go back.
That they had last week, he alluded to how this is somewhat of a copycat league. He alluded to the strength of a defensive line that the Seattle Seahawks have. And he didn't lie and just say, I would love for us to see us go all in on defense, or I would love for us to follow them. But him just bringing it up, talking about the strength of a defensive line and what you can do when you have flexibility and you have depth, like real serious playing depth at that position, lets me know that behind those doors, that's being lobbied for.
I mean, you ain't lying. I mean, think about it. I mean, the thing is, you're not going to just say something like that for no reason, right? You ain't going to just throw that out there. Hey, I mean, Seattle, they doing something pretty good. But the fact of the matter is that, I mean, I know some people may look at the whole Tyreek Hill situation and they may say, man, you could bring Tyreek Hill back. And that's what I thought you were going for a second.
No.
But the fact of the matter is, if you could bring back the guys like the Braylon Trice, who we still don't know what he is. He's a question mark. You seen what Zach Harrison started to do last year.
Yeah.
And we don't know what's going to go on with Arnold Ebiketie. But JPJ, if he's suspended for 8 games or so, and then you have Bradley Chubb on top of that, along with Jalen Walker. Oh, you talking about a top 10 defense?
Sound good to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we in there like swimwear.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, like, so in Cunningham, it will be very interesting. I think we'll start to see early if his true mentality matches what was said in the press conference. Now, going by what he said in the press conference, picks are currency. Picks mean a lot to him, having picks and flexibility in the draft. He doesn't see them as things that need to get thrown out as $100 bills when BMF is in the building. You know what I'm saying? He sees draft picks as something that needs to be stacked a little bit. You know what I mean? And then he talked about, you know what I'm saying, also being able to build tough teams. And so let's see if that mentality from the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles and he was a part of that they started to do with the Chicago Bears. Let's see if it transitions and makes its way inside of 285 to the Atlanta Falcons.
But see, one thing that you got to consider, Trey, is that based off of what we've seen with the Baltimore Ravens over those years that he was there and overall, and what we've seen with the Philadelphia Eagles, while he was there, or even with Chicago Bears, that was a different situation. But those teams, they never really made big splashes in free agency. Like, they always drafted well, built what they drafted and took them from there. Every now and then, they'll go out and get somebody, but they weren't huge splashes. If you get Bradley Chubb, that's going to be a huge splash. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you talking about $30, $40 million on a defensive end in his prime. That's gonna be big.
So I'm gonna say this. You're right, but I wouldn't say they don't make huge splashes. I would say they pick the right time to make them. And what what he said was, you keep those picks, you build. What did he say? You draft, develop, retain. And what that puts you in a position. To your point, that puts you in a position to when the right free agent comes. You can now we can throw the money on this particular player. Now we see a Roquan Smith.
Yes.
Now let's make that trade and make that happen. Now that's a player that will elevate, and we'll pay him the money that he needs. Now we can go after A.J. Brown. Now we can bring an A.J. Brown in, and which A.J. Brown, like, I know people may feel how they feel about him at this point, but when they brought him in, A.J. Brown 100% helped them elevate, helped them get over. Now we can bring him in to what we've already built. So to your point, are the Falcons at that point right now? Maybe not. So maybe they won't. Maybe Ian Cunningham might not go after that at this point. Maybe he may want to build a little more. Then we make that splash. But either way, I would be happy to see Bradley Chubb in the Atlanta Falcons uniform.
What you think, B-Rick?
Man, I don't know too much about Bradley Chubb. I heard his name, but from what Trey, I trust Trey's opinion. I trust your opinion. Hey, man, let's get him. Let's snap him on in, man. We got the money.
Yeah, so Bradley Chubb, man, that's Nick Chubb's cousin.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? He was a higher pick than Nick Chubb. Didn't they come out in the same draft? If they either came out in the same draft or a year or so apart.
I think it was a year apart.
You know what I mean? And man, he was a top. Bradley Chubb was like a top 5 pick. Am I correct? Yeah, he was a top 5 pick for the Denver Broncos. Came into the league immediately, started making an impact. Immediately started making his mark on the game. Helped that defense become one of the better
29 years old.
Yeah, helped that defense become one of the better defenses. Now, how he ended up in a trade over to Miami, that's still mind blowing to me, because he was still in his prime.
Yes.
I don't know if Denver was caught him, like, because I don't think they were at a rebuild at that point, and I don't remember the specifics how he ended up from Denver to Miami. It could have been some kind of trade. I don't know exactly, but he ends up from Denver to Miami. It was a huge pickup for Miami, and I mean, he made an impact when he first got there. They just didn't have the complete team to do everything. So I think he'll be a good player.
He only played one full season. So I think he had a few injuries up there in Denver.
Yeah, so there we go.
Everybody shed alive, man. I see y'all on here. Shed alive, man. Shed alive.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So look, Tyreek Hill, man. You said he might come back home. Now I know you ain't lobbying for him.
No.
I say he might come. No, I say he might go back home. You said, well, that might be here, and I said, no, that's the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I don't. When he say come home, I don't see him saying come back to Georgia.
Hey, man, I want him to come back to Atlanta, man.
You want
I want him to come back home and play for the Falcons.
So
I mean, he got to be better than Ray and what was the other guy, the joker named Mooney? Come on, man.
David Seals. You think
David
you telling
Seals,
me
the
that Tyreek you telling me? I'm just playing.
Hey, but look, but there have to be some other players. I think that the Falcons could because I don't know what Tyreek would be going for right now. I wouldn't necessarily want to see them invest that money in the wide receiver position right now. That's just me. Like, you go D-line, go O-line, yeah. And go linebacker. I continue to build that linebacker slider. Man, speaking of linebackers, if I'm not mistaken, Caden Ellis is a free agent this particular, right? Yep.
Yes.
So where do y'all stand? I'll let B-Rich go first, who's the resident Caden Ellis doubter. I ain't gonna call him a hater, but he's a Caden Ellis spider quarterback doubter. That's what I call him.
Okay.
The spider quarterback doubter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a Caden Ellis hater. I just say it.
I'm not a Caden Ellis.
So I mean, how do you feel
about
the Atlanta Falcons potentially re-signing Caden Ellis? Do you think that he should be a player that's on their list of priorities to retain and bring back?
Yeah, I think Caden Ellis should come back. Listening to Waterboyz press conference, he was just saying how important he was to the team, what he brings. It's a lot more than just spying the quarterback. As we saw it, like, he was definitely in for some sacks the past couple of years he was here. Key sacks, key pass defenses, just having the defense lined up. I think he gets them lined up and have the guys ready to play. So I definitely want to see him back. Good pickup.
Yeah. What about you?
I definitely agree. I think just last year, whenever we didn't see Caden Ellis and Divine Diablo on the field at the same time, the defense struggled. As a matter of fact, that's when we went winless, right? When Diablo didn't play at all.
When Diablo was out, but we struggled in coverage. We struggled big time.
When both of them were on the field together, Man, boy, it was some slow singing and flower bringing, bro.
Some slow singing and flower bringing.
Bo, I like that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm 100% on board. Bring Caden Ellis back. I'm a fan of Caden Ellis. To see Caden Ellis go from what his role was in New Orleans to get the 1 year because of injury to finally start. He racked up 9 sacks. Then he come to the Atlanta Falcons. He could have easily been a flash in the pan. So many players are after having one good year on a team where they set most of their career up to that point. They go a lot of places, and sometimes it doesn't work out. With Caden Ellis, I would say that was a real solid free agent pickup by Terry Fontenot at the particular time. And so I like what he brings. He also having to be somebody who fought to get the way he is now, fought for his position and his slot and his respect on an NFL team and around the league, period. I definitely think he probably brings something different from a mental aspect that the team needs. I like Caden Ellis. Now, of course, we as Falcon fans, there was a time where we had real fast linebackers. Like we had Devondre Campbell, and we had Deion Jones, and then you had who was a defensive end, but he really was an outside linebacker, Vic Beasley, who could run and get after the quarterback. So there were times we were used to seeing quarterbacks get run down. Cam Newton couldn't even get outside the pocket. That year we had Deion Jones, Devondre Campbell, and Vic Beasley. So we want to see that same kind of speed. And, you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think we need to get faster to add some speed along with Caden Ellis and Diablo. But I 100% want to see Caden Ellis back in the Atlanta Falcons in the Atlanta Falcons uniform. And let B-Rich keep on hating. Keep on hating on Caden Ellis, my boy. Caden Ellis, come on the show so you can tell B-Rich, boy, you better stop.
Hey, look, Caden, if you came on the show, I just say, hey, man, just when they try to ask you to spy an athletic quarterback, tell them no. Just tell them no. No, Jeff, I'm not spying. Put Diablo on him. He faster than me. That's it, man. I don't like seeing 3rd and 18 and the quarterback running for it. I don't like that. I mean, he did stop in Tampa Bay, Baker. I was going to call him Sam Baker, Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Baker, yeah.
He stopped Baker in a spot this year, the first game of the year. I did see that. I ain't going to lie. He did good on that.
Man, quit hating on Caden Ellis.
I ain't hating on him.
Quit hating on him.
I ain't hating on him. But look, I definitely think, though, and I've never seen the Atlanta Falcons address this, is in a draft, they need to address their offensive line and defensive tackle position, man. I think we addressed the bookends last year. Yeah. I think we should go for free agent, get the Chubb guy, and just really focus on the defensive tackles. I feel like that would help us hide some of the weaknesses we have on defense and offense if we just shore that up. Because Michael Penix, as we see, he doesn't want to run the ball. He wants to stay in that pocket. We need to get them guards in that center right, get that going. I think Penix will succeed and be confident. I think we should really go after that.
But Jake Matthews getting long in the tooth too, man. So how you feel about that?
Well, first of all, I just want to give my appreciation to both of y'all, because a lot of times you listen to podcasts and you listen to shows and everybody wants to talk about the guys who have the towels in their pants and, you know, the athletes and everything. But I call them big pretties. Everybody want to call us ugly boys. You know,
yeah, they do call the big uglies.
I call them. We pretty. We beautiful too.
Big pretties.
So I first of all, I really appreciate that. And you're right, B. Rich. Over the years, we've never addressed defensive tackle, especially early in the draft. And I think one of our ideologies is, unless it's a dancing bear, like unless it's an Ndamukong Suh or,
man, we had one, Jalen Carter, but we got the best running back in the league.
I mean, you look back, which one would you want? If you think back at it now, like which one would you want now?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I love Bijan, and just based off the history of the running back and how long they last, I would have wanted Carter, man, just because I know he would have shored up that defensive tackle position. But I love what Bijan's doing. Don't get me wrong. I pray that he has longevity like Derrick Henry on that level. So, yeah.
Man, I don't know, bro. John different, bro.
John different than
John different, man. It's like
and we're going to get into the All-Star game like they were saying about Lillard. That man different.
That man different,
That man
bro.
different. Yeah, he
that
is
man different, bro. Like, I mean, look, and Jalen, he a dog.
He is a dog.
Literally and figuratively.
But Jalen
100%.
He a dog. But John, bro, that's something you might not see.
And I'm glad we got him on our team for some of the highlights he's done. It's been fun to watch.
So
Trey didn't think he was going to be good. He didn't think he was going to be a superstar like I was telling him from the rip.
Man, Trey.
Be Rich be known.
Y'all be dry snitching on each other. I noticed
I didn't know dry snitching.
What-
We let it be known.
wet snitching on
Somebody
each
say
other.
something stupid, it's gonna get called out.
Yeah, and he said that Bijan wasn't a superstar, and I said yes he was. He said,
At the time I said it, I said he hadn't shown us anything special, and that was his rookie year. I said I need to see special, and guess what? Come his
showed
third
up.
year, he did, and I gave it to him. See, I'm not one of the guys like it's only he a 1-on-1.
Oh, okay.
If they get drafted by the Falcons,
Uh-huh.
they Hall of Fame as far as he's concerned. Immediately,
So
immediately they go into the Hall of
Audio
Fame.
land, don't
in
believe
the
that.
country, we call that getting naked. So if somebody, if you just jump on board just because they're a Falcons fan, you get naked. So,
No.
So you just get
be
naked
rich.
for these players.
You got
Rich
naked.
stay naked.
He stay naked, huh?
Tonight I'm gonna dance. You ain't doing that.
No,
Oh,
I'm not doing
check it
that.
out, you know?
I'm not getting naked for no Falcon
He
players,
just
man.
stay naked.
No.
Like, look,
getting excited.
if they play in the city of Atlanta, it doesn't matter who they are. They automatically have made the Hall of Fame for him, and he calls it being positive. I call it delusion because I feel like everyone has to earn that. Like, just because Bijan was a good player in college, I'm not immediately going to say he's the best running back in the league. I needed to see it. His first year. I said, okay, I've seen some special plays here and there.
Yeah.
I want to see it more consistently. We didn't even see until the last game him take like a 80-something yarder. I think it was against the Saints. He caught that pass in the flat, took it nice on that. That was his rookie year, right? I'm like, okay. All right, Bijan. Came the second year. Maybe it was the way they were using him. I was like, okay, he has some spurts here and there, but I still haven't seen it. Come year 3, oh, boy, Bijan is that man.
He that dude.
You know what I'm saying? And look, and that way, listen, people, when you hear me say it, I'm going to come around and say it took time for me to say it. But just know when I say it, I actually believe it. I actually believe it.
And
100%.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, Trey. I did want to ask the chat, because I know that y'all been watching Waterboyz for years. If B Rich be getting naked, put hashtag naked in the chat. I just
Be
want to
Rich.
know. If
Be Rich.
I'm sorry.
Look at his face. Look at his face, man. Be Rich out here getting naked, man. Out here get silly. Get silly. Get silly. Get silly.
Super chat 1,000, I get silly.
Oh, no, you won't. Not while I'm in here. No, you won't, my
Silly.
guy. Ain't enough bread. Ain't enough bread they can send for that, man.
Now let me stop playing for somebody to say I'm selling my soul.
Ain't enough, there's not enough bread for that, my guy.
But seriously though, to answer that original question, I do believe that it's important, especially that defensive tackle position. Like, we struggled a lot stopping the run last year.
Hey, look, but before we go to break, let me ask y'all this. Franchise tag Kyle Pitts or no? Should the Atlanta Falcons franchise tag and bring Kyle Pitts back?
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I heard that the Cleveland Browns tight end is a free agent. What's his name? Njoku. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. He's just as good as Kyle Pitts, if not better. He knows the system that our coach runs. So if we can't get him, yes, franchise Kyle Pitts. If we can get him for a cheaper price, we'll be able to get Bradley Chubb. Yeah, yeah. Hey, but we will have a lot of space, man, because Kirk Cousins restructured. We're doing some things.
What you say, Lo?
I feel like Kyle Pitts. What has Kyle Pitts done that no other tight end can do?
He was a 4th overall draft pick. That's all I can say.
What has Kyle Pitts done that no other tight end can do that we've seen these first 4 years?
You broke that shit down.
I can't say that he's done anything that I've never seen before.
I know that we've talked about what he's capable of, right? But what have we seen him do?
What was the tight end that went to Miami from us? What was his name?
Jonnu Smith?
Jonnu Smith was he could do the same thing that Kyle Pitts could do, in my opinion.
Wait, what did the dude do on the TikTok?
What's that?
Whenever he's like explaining something without saying anything, you made the
Voila.
Voila.
Copy line.
You know what I don't like? What bothers me, why I don't want to lose him, is because we spent a 4th round draft pick on him. If he'd have been
4th overall.
Yeah, 4th overall. I'm sorry. Yeah, number 4 overall pick, the highest tight end ever draft. If we would have got him in the late in the 1st round, I wouldn't be tripping. Because we passed up on some key players. Name them, Trey.
All right, listen, man. Hey, Kyle, I got your back, man. FB Rich.
Oh,
I hope we re-sign you. Come on back, Kyle. Look, we brought in an offensive coach. You bring in an offensive coach to unlock everything in these players that hasn't been unlocked yet. Come on, Kevin Stefanski, earn that paycheck, unlock Kyle Pitts in a way we haven't seen. We just need us an offensive guy that can unlock him. We hired an offensive guy who's been good with another tight end. Come in, turn Kyle Pitts into an even more productive tight end. I'm on board with you, Kyle. Bring Kyle Pitts back. I want to see him in an Atlanta Falcons uniform next season. I don't care who like it or don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm on board with Kyle Pitts. I know you the biggest Kyle Pitts hater, but I'm on board with Kyle Pitts. You don't like K. Nellis. You don't like Kyle Pitts. Hey, man, who does he want to come back, man? Who do you want to come back? Joey Harrington?
All this fictional. I like Kyle Pitts.
You want Joey Harrington back?
I've been screaming all year. I want to keep Kyle Pitts.
You want to keep Kyle Spitz? Who is that? Who is Kyle Spitz?
Kyle Pitts. Kyle Spitz.
Sound like somebody from the hub. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, I caught it from the beginning. It took Doug a couple seconds. It's like the hub. Oh, P-Hub.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm on board with Kyle Pitts coming back. Like I said, look, all jokes aside, Kevin Stefanski is an offensive coach who's brought in a lot of veteran minds and a lot of experience on the offensive side. Let us see him and his staff unlock Kyle Pitts even more. Now, if he's unable to be unlocked and we say that's just Kyle Pitts, then that's just him. But a case can be made for everyone who thinks all he does is loaf. A case can be made. He also hasn't been put in the most favorable positions at times.
You're right.
So there's a case that can be made. It could be wrong, it could be right, but there is a case that can be made for that. So let's see if Kevin Stefanski can put him in the best position, highlight him, put him more and more in those one-on-one matchups, and see if he can go out and succeed and get what we hope he can get out on the field and become an even better player. But that's just my take on it. I would love to see Kyle Pitts come back.
Look, I completely agree with you. Maybe he was in the wrong situation with the wrong coach at the wrong time. But if you continue to invest, you're just gonna keep on kicking the can down the road, Bo.
Yeah.
I mean, and I ain't trying to play can soccer. You know why we need to keep it go. I ain't trying to do all that. Let's just go ahead, get a capable tight end, and not have to pay as much, and build the team. Because think about it, in Kevin Stefanski's scheme, I mean, are we really trying to get a tight end to get 1,200 yards?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Hey, look at this, man. Just real quick, I want to get some house business. Hey, we got a lot of comments coming in. We got over 100 comments. If y'all we about to go to comments after this break when Trey sets us up. If y'all want to super chat, jump the line, man, go ahead.
So Kyle Pitts last season, if I'm correct, it's saying Kyle Pitts had 88 receptions, 928 yards.
Second in the league.
928 yards, 5 touchdowns. Say he averaged around 10 yards a catch.
He put up the numbers, man.
And this the numbers he got, and people say he sucked.
I don't think the man
People
sucks.
say he suck.
I don't think the man
I'm
sucks.
just saying.
But think about it like this, Trey. When did he get most of those catches and most of those yards?
What you trying to say?
I know what Lois saying, that him and Drake possibly can't coexist at the same time. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, one of them games Doug started. Doug was one of the wide receivers out there. I played one of them games. Then you played 2 of them.
Hey, but look, he still did it.
But what I'm saying is, I mean,
Hey,
sometimes
when I played, he ain't catching nothing. I caught all the balls.
He still, look, he still did it.
But what I'm saying is, if you put other people around him who are capable, is he still going to have that same production, or do you just make a financially responsible decision and get someone worth a lot less who could give a similar type of output?
I need to look at what his free agent tag would cost.
It average
the
around,
NFL.
I think someone said like $15 million. That's the average, whatever. Somebody said on DMF Outlaw, he says, give him one more chance. to show himself with an offensive mindset.
Hey, look, so this is what we're going to do. We getting ready to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to read some comments. We want to hear from y'all. Y'all tell us what y'all think about Kyle Pitts. Tell us what y'all think about Caden Ellis. What do y'all think as far as these players that we got to bring back or not bring back? And then we're going to also get into some NBA All-Star talk. I think B. Richard White was right. We asked I asked him who he thought was going to win the All-Star Game MVP. And did you say Ant-Man? You got it right, my guy. Hey, look, let's go ahead and go to break. We'll be right back.
Told y'all we're gonna be great, man. Give me them chips.
To be a top podcast, we brought in performance specialist, former Georgia Bulldog and leadership coach.
Hey, what you guys doing, man?
Hey, man,
Hey, we gotta get to work, man. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, y'all brought me here to be great, so we gonna be great. So who's recording this, man? I know y'all ain't busy on IG. Let's go. Pick it up.
You better stop.
It's the mentality, man.
Boy, you better stop.
Let's go.
Blood pressure burns.
Hey, you say you want to be the best? We gotta be the best, man. Let's go. Pick it up. Let's go. Pick it up.
What the hell does
Hey,
push-ups got to do with a
it's a
podcast?
podcast. It's a lifestyle. Get in the game.
100.
Get in the game.
101.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Get up. Get up.
Man,
What the hell?
man, I'm trying to look. All I know is ain't nobody finna get no show.
Man, what I tell y'all, man?
Bro, I'm just trying to have
Y'all not serious, bro. Y'all brought me here to be great, and I told y'all we're gonna be great, man. Give me them chips. It's not just about your voice, man. You gotta think about your diet. You gotta be the best version of yourself, man. Every single day. Nah, this is not what we came here to do. All right. So I'm telling y'all, get serious, get your mind right, and we gonna be great. What I say?
I quit.
This man done lost his damn mind. Man, shout out to the great Rennie Curran, man, for coming in here. UGA is on, coming in here, man, to help get us right. So, look, man, let's go to some comments. Mario, pull them on up. What we doing, what we talking about, who has something to say. Alberto Antonetti, shout out to Alberto. That's our guy. What's up, Berto? That's my guy, man.
Berto?
Yeah, that's Berto.
Oh, what up, Berto?
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Some of my faves all on one screen. Shout out to you all, man. Shout out to you, Berto. That's our guy. And next time you come to Atlanta, my guy, you have to come sit down in the water cooler with the rest of the fam, man. Berto been real instrumental in helping us get into, you know what I'm saying, the Falcon content creator world, man.
He showed us love and invited us on his platform and just gave us free access to fans, man. Thank you, Berto.
Yeah,
Shout out to all you guys.
Berto, that guy, man. Real cool dude, man. What we got next? What we got next? What is this?
ATL Sasha EP? I don't know.
ATL Lisa Shep.
ATL Lisa Shep.
Yeah, what's up,
Okay.
Lisa?
Is it at Lisa Shep?
Okay.
Yeah, but she got that. It could be either one. You know what I'm saying? She said Tyreek talks ish about the Falcons. He doesn't want to come here. Well, guess what then? If that's true, we don't want him here either. Thank you for that knowledge. If he talking trash about the Falcons, F him.
He can keep it.
F
where
him,
he
cheater.
at. That's it.
I like Lions better.
Somebody agrees with me.
Christy Lewis, 3411 says, I agree. We need linemen, man. Shout out to Christy Lewis. Always showing us love. Been showing us love since we were doing StreamYard.
Now, I really feel like if we address the linemen, guys, I feel like that's going to help our team overall, just period. Just something for Penix, something for Jeff Ulbrich to get slick with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We all been saying that.
Yeah, I know. I just want to say it again.
Yeah, you just say someone agrees with me.
Thank you.
As long as you ain't in here doing what Bo said, they say down in the country. Hey, man. What is that? Is that R.W.? No, it's Mr. Mr. T. Legup.
Mr. One Leg Up.
Mr. One Leg Up, man. Shout out to Mr. One Leg Up. Plenty of quality. Oh, boy, you say what? You say your auntie was looking for what?
I ain't say nothing.
You say your auntie was looking for what?
Nothing,
She
man.
like it what?
Come on, man.
Okay,
Go back.
all right then, man. Mr. One Leg Up said plenty of quality wide receivers in this year's draft. You know, hey man, who know? Who know, man? Hey, we might can get our guy Branch. Who knows what round, mate? Never know.
I'll take it.
I wouldn't be mad at him coming out the slot.
We did they have this where you can do a mock draft. You can actually do it, and they have the draft comes up, and it's like a fantasy. But it's a fantasy mock draft. Mm-hmm. I drafted Zach Branch a couple times in my fantasy in the third, fourth round. Yeah,
In the third round, fourth round.
Yeah,
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I take that.
yeah, man. All right, what else we got? Yeah, we got Lisa Shep back again. Lo is in the building. No to Tyreek Hill. She said she wants us to keep Caden Ellis. Thank you. I'm glad that you agree with myself and Low and ain't studying what B-Rich talking about. Let's keep Caden Ellis.
Lisa, I agree with you. The heck?
It's wrong with Carson Beck. All right, man, let's go to another. Jamel, what's up, Jamel? Said you can find another Jalen Carter. Woo! You can't find another Bijan Robinson.
He got a point. He got a point.
Hold on. Let's ask.
But I mean,
like that's a good question. Can you just find defensive tackles with the promise that Jalen Carter has?
Jalen Carter, he's the reason they won the Super Bowl that year, huh? Big part of the reason.
No, I'm not gonna say he's the reason.
I say he's a big part of the reason they won.
You say he's the reason.
What I say?
You said he was a big part.
Thank you.
Of the reason why they won.
You say he's the reason. Then you say he's the big part.
I said big part twice. It's recorded.
Nah, that
It's
ain't what I
recorded,
heard.
sir.
Mario. I heard. Hey man, leave
Mario
Mario out of this, man.
Mario gonna be on
working
Trey's
the board.
side. He gonna be on Trey's side. It's all good.
No, wait, look. Anybody who doesn't agree with everything you say, all of a sudden they got to be on my side.
You want me to be on your side? I'll be on your side. Not for this though. That ain't what you said. That ain't what you said.
So look, I'm gonna say this, look, but that's a good comment though, because that's
a great comment.
Listen,
it's a debate.
I'm not saying I 100% disagree with him, but do you think it's? Let me ask this.
It's not easy to find a big
and not find another. I always like to do it like this. Would it be easier to find someone who could be 70% of what Jalen Carter is, or someone who could be 70% of what Bijan is?
Jalen Carter.
Man, it's
I
not
think
easy
it's
at all,
easier to
bro.
find you. I think it's easier to find a running back who can be productive than it is to find a D tackle. Now, Bijan is past productive. That's why he's saying you can't find another Bijan. But can you find another productive running back
Yeah, I mean,
who
we
can
had
get your
one.
offense
We had
going?
one.
It's the
We had
position
one.
that scared me. That's all.
We had one.
Yeah.
That
Your
running
boy.
backs usually don't. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, for y'all who don't know, which I'm pretty sure all y'all, but our backup running back, he had 1,000 yards. His
Oh,
rookie
they're going to
year.
see him when he goes somewhere. The people who don't know. But
They said the Cowboys want him.
But I'll say this.
what I heard, too.
Kenneth Walker, was it Kenneth Walker the third or the second? Kenneth Walker the third. So I'll say this, man. Super Bowl MVP, really, really good running back, man. Might even be a great running back. I don't watch the Seahawks every single game, but I think everybody who's watching the NFL and comments on it right now will put Bijan ahead of Kenneth Walker. You know what I'm saying?
Kenneth Walker showed out.
But also you look at what got them there, man. That D line. So could you find a running back who could be productive while also having a D-line that is hard to put together, that kind of D-line? I mean, it's a good comment that Jamel left, and it's good, it's good for discussion. Y'all leave comments, tell me what y'all think.
I mean, you think about it, though, like the D-line, it consists of 3 to 4 guys, right? So, you know, Jalen Walker, he's one piece of the puzzle. John Robinson is that guy.
Now,
You
he
know what I'm
is.
saying? I
Now,
mean,
he
so,
is.
I mean,
Look, we got 5 picks this year, man. Let's defense this thing down. Let's trench this
We
thing
got to
out.
get that O-line,
I
too.
agree.
Because
Yeah.
Jake Matthews,
That's
is
trenches.
Jake
That's
Matthews
trenches.
getting up there in age, man. Jake
Hey, man,
Matthews.
shout out Jake Matthews, man. You don't really call his name a lot except during the Super Bowl.
I don't have to call his name, and I don't want to get in a discussion about
Right.
him. He's the reason we lost the Super Bowl.
So I said it.
oh, you think so?
I blame Jake Matthews, #1, even over Kyle Shanahan, for us losing the Super Bowl.
I mean, it was Dan Quinn's fault. But
I blame him over Dan Quinn.
you blame him over Dan Quinn?
Okay, let me ask you this. Was there any player that was personally responsible for taking away 6 points off the board?
No.
Yes, there was. His name is Jake Matthews. We were in field goal range. He held, got us knocked out of field goal range one time. Jake Matthews. Then it went incomplete pass, incomplete pass, incomplete pass. We had the punt. We went field goal range, and he held.
But
Then hold on, let me finish. Lord, let me just get this
I'll
out.
let you cook. Go ahead.
Then Matt Ryan gets sacked. Everybody blame Matt for the sack. Matt got sacked. We were still in Matt Bryant's range. Jake Matthews got called for holding again. Knocked us out of field goal range. 6 punts. 6 potential punts because of Jake Matthews holding. Now, some people might say it's conspiracy and we got cheated and maybe it was a phantom hold, but 2 holding calls that were called on him knocked us out of field goal range on 2 separate drives. What you got to say about
So,
that?
I
don't
agree.
wanna
Oh, I'm
talk
sorry.
about
Go ahead,
this.
Doug.
I don't want to talk about this.
Me. But go ahead. You can say that
I'm
then
sorry.
we get back.
I'll say, so I understand, and one of them was a phantom hold. But for example, I work in the insurance industry. There's something that's called approximate cost, right?
Okay.
Dan Quinn was the proximate cause because if you wouldn't have ran a pass play, you wouldn't have a hold.
Well, I mean, Kyle Shanahan, you right.
Well, let me tell you this.
At the end of the day, Dan Quinn heard the headset, and he's the head coach.
But guess
You
what?
know what
though?
I'm saying? He could. You got a veto.
But guess what I say to that? His first holding call was on a run play. The first holding call knocked us out of field goal range was on. No, you talking about the last drive early in the game, first down. What was his name? Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman runs the ball for 9 yards.
You right.
We get called for holding, my guy. We
You
get
know-
called for holding.
You know what? I recorded
On
that
a run play.
I recorded that Super Bowl. I've never watched it.
You never watched it?
It's too painful.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go. Let's get to the comment.
Yeah.
I hate I ain't brought it up. But Jake Matthews, I bring it to you. So DMW Britt says, in the great Morgan Freeman's voice, since the beginning of time, football games have been won in the trenches, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. A little fun fact for those
I was
who
just about to say
who
that.
may be new to the show. You know what I'm saying? I actually was part of writing a monologue that Morgan Freeman himself
actually read.
spoke on the introduction to B.O.B.'s second album. He spoke words that I wrote.
Yeah, go to B.O.B.'s second album. It's called is it first album? First album, Adventures of Bobby Ray. In the intro, you hear Morgan Freeman speaking over some exciting music that Trey actually wrote, man. Proud of you for that, man. We got
appreciate that.
Morgan Freeman to read. So how that feel?
Man, it felt great, man. It felt unbelievable. Sometimes I forget that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
nah,
saying? Steven played a part. Steven.
Oh,
I think
Steven.
wrote a line or so on
That was a Steven.
as well.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah, man. So wrote something that the great Morgan Freeman
That's beautiful,
wrote.
man.
You know
Shout
what
out
I'm saying?
to Trey, man.
Shout
Yeah,
out,
man. Shout out to me. Appreciate that, Doug. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
There was a wise man that once says, y'all really don't know Trey, don't know me.
Yeah, man. Y'all don't really know Trey, really know me. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's it,
saying?
that's it.
At all, man.
That's it.
What we got next, man? Hey, pull up this comment. ATL Quail. Heard y'all get a shout out on 680 and 92.9 last week. Salute, fellas, man. Hey, appreciate that.
ATL Quail.
Yeah, man. We were blessed to, Carl Dukes and Mike Bell. They have seen the benefit in what we do. They appreciate our content and they rock with us personally. And so I want to say Carl Dukes and Mike Bell have kind of, I don't know if taking us under their wing would be the right, but
Yeah,
but
them my big brothers, man.
Play a mentor role
Great people, bro.
and giving us
Definitely
advice,
have.
being a sounding board for us at times and bringing us on their show to let us be able to talk. And we promote them heavily, let people know how we feel about them, the whole station, the Odyssey app.
Yeah.
And then
Shout out to
turn
Mike
around.
Conti too, man. Like, I
Yeah,
like
man,
Mike.
Mike
Great
Conti.
people,
Mike
bro.
Conti sits and talk to us. Anytime we leaving, he sits and talk to us. We talk a lot of Hawks. We'll never reveal the discussions that we have, but he gives us
Some good insights.
a lot of good insights and a lot of good conversation. And then shout out to the locker room home team, John Michaels and Brian Finneran. And I can't remember the young lady's name that's on the show with them. They brought up the John Abraham interview that we had and played a clip from John Abraham.
That was a great show, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah, appreciate that. So what we got next? Man, what that stand for?
So,
With WB, what that stand
stand for
for?
what in the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
in the world,
Okay,
Bo?
you
You
know it. I don't
know
know
what
it.
it is.
What in the world, Bo? You know what I'm saying? Beats the 925
Oh, that's your-
entertainment.
Look, you heard me. Every time I greet somebody, I don't know if you ever noticed it, be rich, but I always say it's natural now.
Hey,
no, what in the world, Bo?
I was wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. Go to the Strange Clouds album by B.O.B.
Strange
And it's
Clouds.
the #1 track on there. It's called Bombs Away featuring Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I say it the second album.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just
all
want to
right.
make it clear.
So you're a little bit older than me.
Hey, Mario. What's this? Take a shot at B Rich Day?
Hey, wait.
What's up, Lo?
Hold on.
Bro,
Let me ask you a
Miss
question.
Montgomery. Hold on. Give me the
Uh-oh.
Miss Montgomery. I need you to sit down and have a long talk with Mr. Montgomery, please. Thank you.
But let me ask you a question. I
What in
didn't.
the world?
What did I say something that was untruthful?
I mean, it just felt like there was a little bit of spice behind it. Like
Spice.
It's always spice behind it. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I love Tony seasoning when I cook, man. It's got to be some kind of spice behind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really deal with that slap your mama seasoning.
Hey,
I love that Tony's.
You know what?
I'm saying?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, man. Let's get to another comment, man. What we got, man? We would be a better team had we drafted Parsons and Carter instead of Pitts.
wow.
And Robinson.
Ooh, we imagine Carter
Don't forget
and
about Jamar
Parsons.
Chase.
I know about Jamar Chase. That was the next pick after, but Parsons and Carter on the
Parsons and
same
Carter.
team?
I like Michael Parsons, but if Michael Parsons was here in Atlanta, he'll have a mixtape out. He already got a podcast going in the middle of the season. He'll have a mixtape out. He'll be trying to get features. He'll be with us on 96.1 The Beat with Ferrari and BT.
Shout out to them.
He'll be on Falcons Friday. You
Shout
know
out
what
to
I'm
them,
saying?
man. I love
Pissing
Ferrari,
off the
man.
blank off. You know what I'm saying? Off the blank. Be like, man, how did he get through the Falcons filter? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to Jerome. That's my boy Jerome Jenkins, man. My boy Rick Cousin. Shout out to you, Jerome, man. Hope everything good with you, the fam, and the kids, my guy. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? Let's go to one more, and then we're going to... Boy, it's funny how Big Lo says. She said, funny how you say, I see you. How you say it, Lo?
I see you, Bo. I see you.
I see you,
If you
Lo.
know, you know.
She said, if you know, you know.
I think I see my wife on there, Coach Roney, on the GM, Coach Roney.
Okay.
Shout
All
out.
right, then, wife, let's give it up. Let's give it up.
I love Big Low.
There we go. She said, I love Big Lo.
I love you too, baby.
is in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Only just begun.
You know what I'm
You already
saying?
know it.
You gotta love it when love is in the air, man. That's awesome,
Crazy
man.
about
You
that
get-
girl,
you get
bro.
the support. Hey, look, if y'all don't know, man, like they do content themselves for people who don't know about them. Go look for Big Low Country Sports. A lot of times at the Falcons game, man, Low and his wife, they be coming, man. She be in the background just laughing, boy. They be having a good old time, cracking jokes. They be talking about music. They talk about the Falcons. They talk about everything, man. So y'all make sure y'all give them some support, man. So look, before we went to break, we talked a little bit about All-Star, man. Where are we right now, man?
Yeah,
we almost at closing time.
Hey, look
right?
at your right shoulder, man.
Yep. Congrats, Jalen Johnson. They were a part of the win. Congrats to Jalen Johnson and team, the USA Stars, that got the win, man. They got the dub. They took out stripes for the dub, right? Yeah, man. So shout out to the NBA Stars for getting the win. Shout out to Atlanta's own Anthony Edwards for getting the win. Now, a lot of people talking about the clip that's going around where he kind of alluded to coming back to Atlanta to play to Jalen Johnson.
Can you please tell me about this clip? I haven't heard it.
Man, so I gotta go over it again, but there's a clip out where he kind of I don't know it verbatim. Mario may be able to tell you verbatim what he said, but he alluded to him coming to play with Jalen Johnson or playing in Atlanta, something to that effect. Of course, he's not just gonna come out and say I'm going to the Hawks, or I want to go to the Hawks, but what he said has a lot of fans believing he would like to come home and do it for the A.
Yeah, it was after the game, him and Jalen Johnson were talking, and he brought up all the moves we made, bringing in Kuminga, all the young wings. And I forget the exact quote that had people like, oh. But basically he was talking along the lines of wanting to come back and, put that Pac-Man on real quick.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Ant, man. Shout out to Jalen Johnson for them getting the win, man. So how do y'all feel about All-Star Weekend? Oh, man, and shout out to Dame, man. It's Dame time. Shout out to Damian Lillard coming back healthy, being a crafty vet, being an older player, like tearing his Achilles, coming back healthy, back in Portland, and winning the three-point contest on behalf of the city that embraced him from the very beginning of his NBA career. Man, what y'all thought about NBA All-Star Weekend?
It's different. I missed the old East versus West. But I see where they're going. The three-point contest is always exciting. That didn't change. I mean, Damian Lillard didn't he break my record. I had 35 points. He had 29. And hey man, I gotta give it up. Hey man, what you laughing at, Lo? I know. Yeah, but I was surprised. I mean, I'm really proud of this dude. He wasn't the number one overall pick. Cooper Flagg was, but he was one of Cooper Flagg's teammates. It's Knippel,
something like that.
Man, dude is balling on the floor,
He hooping,
and he pushed Damian Lillard in the 3-point contest. I think dude's something special. That's what Zachary Ricochet should have been.
I'm quiet right now.
Yeah,
because I don't want to hear you say anything about Zach.
Yeah, and then
keep
we're
giving
gonna
that
talk
support. Don't
about-
switch up on him, B-Rich.
I'm not gonna switch up on him.
You just did.
What kind of hurt me was about the All-Star Weekend was our boy Zachary Ricochet got a chance to play on.
Your boy.
On who is it? Who team with T-Mac? He was on T-Mac's team.
Yeah.
And I think he took like 8 shots or 6 shots, and he missed every single one of them. And everybody scored on the team but Zach. And Zach has the tools to get it done. It's in his head, Lo.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody need to sit him down. He need to see doctor somebody, man, and get it right, man. Cause like that has to kill your confidence even more. He shouldn't have gone.
I think you need to sit down and talk to him, be rich, especially if you get.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him, man. I
If you
think
getting
I think
35,
I can get him right.
Yeah, I think you can. You know,
I think I can get him right.
just sit down and break some bread with him.
You know what I do, man? I create an environment like where he's in France.
There you
Have
go.
some wine, have some Pepe Le Pew, you know.
Some Pepe Le Pew, a skunk.
He from.
You want him to get a skunk?
He'll feel the he'll hear his
Pepe Le
native.
Pew was a skunk.
He'll hear his native tongue.
Oh, okay.
You know, and
I
that'll
got
make
you.
him feel
I got you.
comfortable. And just like, you know, get some French bread, some French fries,
There you go. Some baguettes.
some baguettes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man. You know, have some French honeys here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Get him right.
Just get him comfortable.
You know,
just put him in his
fly
element.
his mom and his dad in, let him come live with him for a couple months.
There you go.
I have him right, man.
Look, I believe, be rich. I believe.
Be rich, be knowing.
Listen, man. Listen. Zach, I'm talking to you, my guy.
Oh man.
This is from Trey, right? I know you hear a lot about what I have to say about you, man, and it hasn't been the most favorable. I really just talk a lot of trash because B Rich is like he's the biggest cheerleader. He likes to get naked for players.
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying? Lo said that's a saying when you just jump on board.
Yeah.
Anything anybody do. So anybody who just jumped on this broadcast and don't know what we talking about, that's what we're talking about, right? But I'm gonna say this though, Zach. We rooting for you, my guy. See, I'm gonna take a different stance than even Mario thought I was gonna take. He dropped his head down when the camera came on me because he thought I was gonna bash you, but I'm not. My guy, this your second year in the NBA. You were the #1 overall pick. You came from a totally different country, my guy. If you don't feel like you belong, that alone should tell you that you belong somewhere. Now what heights you reach and all that, that's going to depend on the work you put in and how much time you continue to build yourself up. I can't speak on that. But you wouldn't even made it this far if you didn't belong. Keep playing hard, keep growing. Get all the thoughts out your head, man. Just come out there and play. Now, now me personally, I've had a lot of negative things to say, but at the end of the day, my guy, you've done something that I would never do. You've done something that I cannot do. But take that talent, the stuff that you're able to do that 99% of the world can't do, turn that into something. Ball that up into some confidence. And go out there and ball because the damn Atlanta Hawks need it, my guy.
Yeah.
We need you to be a player, man. Like, seriously, like, man, we behind you, Zach. Regardless of jokes I may crack, we behind you, my guy. I want to see anybody in the Hawks uniform succeed. Now, you know, if you don't and you go somewhere else, it is what it is at that point. I'm going to unleash. But till then, get it right, man.
I want to piggyback, like, man, I went to a game and I watched James Harden hit about 50, 60. But I also seen him miss about 12 threes. Yep. So stop. It seemed like you shooting not to miss, man. Just go out there and shoot, and if you miss, you miss. The greatest miss. Yep. Like Stephon Curry done missed about 5-10 shots in a game, 3-pointers. Exactly. Stop worrying about missing. Just go out there and do your job, man, because you got the skills and you got the talent to do it.
Now, I do want to add something to this, and it may be completely off base of what y'all are talking about. I think y'all have another revenue stream that y'all aren't considering. Y'all need to, because I was looking to see how hard this wall was right here because I was getting ready to run through it. Y'all need to do a daily motivational channel.
Okay, yeah. We have something that I do a couple times called the Motivation Station.
Yeah, see, you need to push that because, you know, you speaking life in the, so why? When they come back from the All-Star break, Zach going to put up 45.
All right, then, man.
I'll see that. 45
you know what I'm
mic.
saying? Yeah, because we don't need. It has to be embarrassing when people are putting up memes calling him the new Shams. People saying that his stat line was the same as Shams, and they put up a picture talking about he looked just like him, he played just like him. So man, come on, Zach, man, come on,
crazy,
dog, come on, get it together, my guy. Come on, get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, we right here at an hour, man. We right here at an hour.
Time fly when you having fun.
Yeah, time flies, man. Look, Lo, we appreciate you coming through and rocking with us. This won't be the last.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, look, and for all y'all, when y'all be seeing a lot of that Falcons content, when they be down in New Orleans and they be second lining down the street, you probably, now that you've seen them, you're going to see a familiar face from here on out. Whenever you see the videos go up online, there's always someone that's always at the front of the line.
Every year,
Every year.
Every year, bro.
Every year, man. And this is also a comedic genius. as well, man. That man redid the Juvenile, right?
Yeah.
He redid the Juvenile
Yeah,
Hall
man.
about
That's
the Falcons.
It. That's it.
Yeah, man, you
That's
got to
it.
hear it, man. So, yeah, he not only does good Falcons content talking about the team, man, he put down some rhymes at the same time, man. So, shout out to Big Low. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
What up, Bo?
Hey.
What is it? That what it is? What up, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
What the world, Bo?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Bo
sir.
Jangles.
He finna go get him some Bojangles today. I see it. I see the thought
my
process.
eyes,
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but not seriously. I do want to really thank y'all for letting me on. Chop it up.
Oh
with
man,
y'all
thank you
today,
for coming
man.
on. It's been fun, man. We're gonna
Hey,
have you
man.
back, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
We gotta figure out how to do the
collab.
The collab.
Oh, yeah.
And then like when we go live, how I don't know how to do it on Ecamm, but
Oh
we
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
figure that out.
Nah,
man.
nah. Trust me, man. Ain't no problem. I just enjoy sitting around and chopping it up with y'all, man.
Man, it's all good. Well, look, man. Like we always say, the Waterboyz Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, we got Big Low in the building.
Yes, sir.
What the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
You know what I'm saying? My partner, B Rich. We got Super Mario
Yeah.
and Doug, man. And we got the young fella, Terry, in the building.
Terry in
man.
the
You know what I'm
building.
saying? Hey, listen, man. We appreciate y'all. Keep sticking with us. We got many more content coming. And like you already know, the Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.